Well, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Trip G. We are here again for another episode of Blunt Convo. We have a very special guest, man, a sister of mine, Miss K.O. How you doing?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to have you on the show today. Man, I like to just get right into it. I don't do all the little soft introduction shit. I feel like it make it awkward.
Let's
So
do
we're just
it.
gonna get right into it. But so I know, a base of where you come from, but I want to go more into detail about like, growing up in Enid and what that was like. So can you tell us more about like what your city is like, and I guess like the transition of you moving from Enid to Oklahoma City?
For sure. Enid is more like a place that it's not a whole lot of black people at all. It's not a music scene. It's not too much of nothing going on. Like we got an Air Force base, and that's really it. Like we don't have no sports teams, no nothing. Like the stuff just fly. It's nothing going on out there. So it's like I'm grateful to be from somewhere like Enid because I always tell people like seeing a whole lot of nothing like increase my desire for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the world outside. Like I want to go outside and see what's really out there. Like being stuck in them four walls. Like Enid is one of those places to where if you never leave, you'll be there forever. Like people get a job at the warehouse, like working for Tyson Meat Company, and that will be the highlight of your life. Like you got the best money that you can make out there, and you set yourself up for life and just retire your family. But it's not a lot going on in Enid at all. Like I'm grateful for it. Like it's amazing people with amazing stories. Like I'm honored to be from there, but I realize what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole lot of nothing, and that's really just what it is.
So like, how did you aspire? Like, where did the influence or like motivation come from? Where you was like, I want more and bigger than this? Because I mean, like, if there wasn't no music out there, like, I guess for example, here in the city, a lot of people's doing music. Even growing up, I've had different, role models I could say that showed me the ropes to the music. So like for yourself, how was it for you getting started, and what was that like for you?
For me, my situation really just started off for like the love of the art. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just not having nothing, not seeing a whole lot of nothing. TV, movies, like I watched a lot of Smack DVDs whenever I was a kid. And like people who know hip hop, like they know Smack DVDs. You feel me? Like people rap battling, like artists who want to come up, like getting they look, and it's like it's a real culture type thing. But it's like you don't have that where I'm from. So just falling in love with the music and the artist storytelling. Like I'm a big Jay-Z fan. You know what I'm saying? Like I like rappers who are saying something whenever they make music, not just rhyming. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to say that I'm one of them artists that's like that. It's like I have something to say. I'm not just gonna rap just to be rapping, just to be mumbling and rambling. It's like if it's not really about nothing, what we talking about?
So who would you say artist-wise inspired you?
If I give you like top for rap and top for R&B, for sure would be Jay-Z and Mary J. Blige.
Ooh,
like
that's a hard one. Yeah.
I remember like the first time, like I had an older cousin who his dad was from Philadelphia. So in the summers he would leave and go to Philly, and he would come back with like the flyest up north swag, like bubble jackets, like the New York Yankee fitteds, like exclusive colors and stuff.
Right.
Tim's, all this stuff that we wasn't doing in Enid. So that was really like my introduction to like some fly shit, like as far as outside of where we were. But he would come back with CDs, and I would steal them from him. Like he had Jay-Z's Blueprint, the very first one, and I remember stealing that from him and like banging that CD until it scratched up. But that was my first introduction to hip hop. With Mary J. Blige, like I tell people the story of like me growing up with other relatives in my family because my mama was in prison. So it's like my auntie was big like on, I think it was back then whenever I was a kid, it was Tuesdays. We would go to the store and get new albums. So she would have like the latest Biggie, Tupac, Mary J, Lil Kim, like all of this stuff. And that was really like my introduction to music. Whenever I came to Oklahoma City and spent weekends with my auntie, and she would like go get music and put us on. That's how I found out about stuff. So,
okay, you mentioned that spending the time out here in the city. So, what age were you when you were coming back and forth from Enid to Oklahoma City? And how
probably
frequent
from
was
like
it?
I'm gonna say maybe I first started coming around when I was like 7 or 8. Like my mama went to jail whenever I was 6. So I stayed with my grandma, and my grandma would bring us up here to come see my auntie because my grandma was like really too old to be raising us, and like my auntie was still like young and lively, and she had kids that was around our age. So she would bring us to come spend time with them on weekends, and that would probably be, I would say maybe once every 3 months, 3-4 months or something like that. We didn't make it a lot. My grandma didn't have a whole lot of money, but like whenever we came, it was an experience. The city is so different, like in comparison to Enid.
It's
a whole nother world, like for real. So y'all got like what, 15 high schools? Like in Enid, we got one. Everybody going to the same school. You feel me? Like,
that's crazy to say. Like we really only got 15.
I don't even know if it's that many. Like I can't name you 10 blocks in the city, and I've been living here for years. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I know that growing up here is like really having a city life, a city experience. Like
straight up,
y'all first time having like fights or getting jumped. Y'all are like teenagers when this stuff is happening. It's just not like that in Enid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real chill. It's not a lot of violence. It's like violence and and drugs and all this crime stuff, that didn't enter my world until I got older. You know what I'm saying? Like around high school age. Like when I was a kid though, super peaceful place. Like that's what I love about Enid. If you want to retire, go somewhere and raise your kids, it's a place like
That's the
that.
spot.
But it's like once you get older and start figuring out that you trapped here, people don't really have no escape. That's whenever they start going to jail. Niggas start crashing out. Like
Golly.
everybody who was like the hood in my area, by the time they was like 19, 20, had like double-digit prison sentences. You know what I'm saying? Like the feds really came and did a sweep on everybody in Enid. Like it wasn't nobody left outside by the time I was grown. So
Crazy. So how many siblings do you have?
I have three. I have two older brothers and an older sister.
Okay, I've only met your sister. What was your relationship like with all your siblings? And like, where do you fall in the ranking?
I'm the youngest of four.
Okay.
So with my older brothers, they grew up in the house with me at my grandma's house. My sister grew up with another family. Like, they were like real influential on me. Like they was in the streets. They was super cool. They had like all the FUBU. They knew all the raps. Like they was outside. They was hustling. They had money. So I looked up to them. Like I wanted to be like them when I grew up. But it's like my sister was more of the first person who I seen like intentionally do the right thing in life. You know what I'm saying? Like she was the first person I ever saw go to college, like get a job, like really try to be a proud civilian. You know what I'm saying? So everybody loves her. Her energy was always good. She was always pretty and fly. So like whenever I grew up, I wanted to be like her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm like,
straight up.
she don't disappoint our family. Like everybody in the family love her. She don't do nothing. Like she don't have no problems. So I wanted to lean more and more so to being like her. And I followed that for a long time in my life. Like, but I contribute so much of who I am to my sister because like that's like who saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Like she was the only guidance that I had. Like, you know, once my mama had kids and she went to prison, it really showed me that it's like once you not hands-on with your kids, it kind of like just leave them to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like your family can do their part to try to look out, but it's like, it's really like who really gets, like people got their own lives and their own kids to raise. It's like nobody can keep an eye on your kids and you in jail, you just left them to the world. That is what it is. But my sister became like my mom in that sentiment. You know what I'm saying? Like she raised me. Everything I had to learn about life, like my sister taught me. She went and did it before me so she could turn around and teach me. So
Crazy. How many years are y'all apart?
2.
What?
Yeah, just 2.
It's the
She's
same.
2 years older than me.
I don't want to speak from my brother's experience of having me as an older brother. You know, and we did a podcast. Shout out to my brother Trill. And he talked about that himself. But it's like a similar type thing. You know, like my mom, she was there. That's not no that she was there all the way. My pops though, we didn't have him there. And for a long time in our family, we've missed the structure of a man. You know, like my mom is not married, my aunts, they're not married, my grandmother's not married. So just all women. And now as growing up, we have this pressure on us. So it's like, I've had to learn how to figure it out. And I thank God that my brother, you know, kind of, he got his own path, but I can see that he's followed things as far as like the good shit. Like, stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Do it as good as you possibly can, you know? So yeah, I can relate on that.
But that's for sure like a part of the thing that makes me love the relationship between us. Like I love how you love Trail. Like I love Trail like I love you because I know how I feel about my sister. So it's like to see 2 siblings together that like rock like that. Like you find siblings who they totally different type of people, don't be on the same page, whatever. It's not too many places that I go and I'll run into you and you won't have Trail with you. Like that's really your, like that's your, outside of just being your brother, that's your friend like that. You know what I'm saying?
True
like
best friend.
that's really your dog. So
straight up.
Me and my sister like same way. In regards to my music, like we're 2 totally different people. But it's like in life, as far as like just us being siblings, that's somebody who's been very hands-on with my life. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Like influential in how I developed. So I could see that in you and Trail too, for sure.
Hell yeah. So with your moms, how's your moms now?
She's good. She came home when I was like 13, and she's been home ever since. Like her experience was just on some, I've lived enough life to come back and know that versus trying to throw money at the situation and at y'all. Like my mom was always one of those people that if I'm not of value if I can't provide for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we just wanted her. Like we didn't care about money and you being in the streets and trying to hustle so we can have nice clothes and all this other shit. We didn't care about that. But once she came home, her mindset was just different. It's like, it's nothing I wouldn't do to be with y'all and be hands-on and be in your life. And it's like, I'll struggle and be with you and do that because that's more golden than what I could provide for you. So it's just like the turnaround I think of sometimes the people who are reformed, it gives them that. You know what I'm saying? Like just a different type of appreciation for life. And that's the kind of person that my mama is. Like she just happy being a mom to us. Like she proud of what she made and what she raised and just coming home and seeing that we didn't throw our lives away while she was gone. She was like, this could have went very differently. So to come home and see who you are, like I'm proud of what I made. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's dope. So I want to ask you, all right, we talked about like Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige being your influences. At what point did you decide that you actually want to start doing music yourself, like creating and putting it out there?
I think it was the first album that I bought that I truly understood what was happening was Jill Scott's Who Was Jill Scott Volume 1. Like, you got to be a real neo soul head to remember that shit. But I remember hearing in her the way that she told stories like so vividly and so elegant, and it made me want to be able to write music. So that was like my first time to where it's like, nah, I want to see if I could do this.
Yeah.
Like, I always sung in the choir, like growing up in church. My grandma and my grandparents were like real heavy church people, like a deaconess and
That's
missionaries.
what
Like,
okay, I'm like, where's the music? But
no,
yeah, okay,
like
okay.
I grew up
Yeah.
in church. You feel
Hell
me?
yeah.
Like, I'm
Got you.
leading the prayer and never ashamed of that. You feel me? So my grandma just felt like having the power of God could change everything in our lives, and it did. But you know, just growing up in choir, even though I was too shy to like really participate or like shine in that arena, I learned so much being there. Like,
Yeah.
as far as like harmonies and structuring your vocals, like I learned all of that through church.
Right.
And through my friends who grew up in church as well, who could out sing me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but just singing with them outside of school or whatever. Like, that was really my experience with falling in love with music, was like finding the people who are really, really good and being like, damn, I want to do that too. And then
me.
being like, I don't want to just do it. I want to be able to do it at the level that they doing it.
Right.
You feel me? So that kind of changed the whole trajectory. It made me want to be a different type of artist.
And I was about to say, there's not too many people that, or I'm not even gonna say not too many people. Your artistry is different. It's
Yeah.
not even a comparison. You know what I'm saying? So seeing how you've added these different sounds, I mean, to me, your R&B shit is crazy. You can spit crazy. Like, don't get that twisted. Your penmanship is next level. But your harmonies, the R&B shit, that be the vibe. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
hey, stroke and smoke. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's that stuff. So, what would you say has been like your most memorable moment so far in this music adventure that you've had?
I think just creating the music and finding out that the same way you just described it, like people feel that way about it. Like that
Yeah.
shit really just changed me to be like, damn, I'm really impacting people. Like people really feeling where I'm coming from, like relating. Like they'll go and play that music and it's in rotation. Like they'll play me after Rihanna or whoever else is in their mix. Like put me on their playlist.
Right,
It's like it's
right.
not just. I'm not just making music and rhyming. It's like it's actually good. It's actually of value. Like people are enjoying this and taking it in and making it a part of their life.
Right.
My biggest accomplishment was for sure hitting 100,000 streams. Like that was a big fucking deal
Congrats.
for me. Like
Yeah.
whenever I did my first 100 CDs, like I thought I won. So it's like to get to a level to where it's like, wow, people really like, not just locally, like I can pull up the numbers in different states where it's like, wait, even if it sounds small, it's like, yo, 5,000 people in Seattle played this.
Yeah.
Like how they even get this? You
Yeah.
feel me? Like I'm not an artist who run around and try to make it seem like it's anything other than what it is. I don't have the budget or the money to make it like global.
Yeah.
So it's like to know that somehow, some way it found its way into these pockets and people are really pressing play on that and like keeping it in their rotation and somewhere they have never even seen me or came to a show locally.
Love.
Like
Yeah.
they know the music. Like
on
I'll
me.
get DMs from a nigga in DC to be like, I can't wait till you come out here and do a show and be like, and I know you think I'm just chatting to you, but it's like it's a real nigga. It's like
Real.
this ain't no spam page trying to get no money from me. It's like this a real person. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I love what
Yeah.
you're doing. I pray someday you make it out here so I can pull up and see you at a show.
Straight up.
That's enough for me to keep going. You feel
Yeah.
me? So
Yeah. So I know that you went on tour. Was that over this past summer?
yeah.
How was that for you?
It showed me that I do not like touring. You know what I'm saying? Like, not at a level like with no money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
touring
yeah.
with no money is not fun. You
Yeah,
feel me? Like,
straight up.
people
It's
try
not.
to paint rap as just like this fun, glamorous thing, and that's just not what's happening. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you spend a lot of money doing music. That's in your marketing. If you're going on tour, you paying for where you stay, how you got there, the gas money. Some of these venues want you to pay to even be in the building. You feel
Right.
me? And that's just the game.
Yeah.
But it just showed me that if I'm going state to state and I'm doing this and I'm already coming out so much out of pocket, I want to have something covered on it. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
Like just the draining part of going out of town, coming back, having to go work 40 hours at my job. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man.
you'll be drained. It'd be like, yo, all of this to go somewhere for 15 minutes with people who not even paying attention to you,
Yeah.
going into these empty rooms and pouring your heart out. You feel me? Like, but that's the game. And if you
Yeah.
love it like that, like you'll continue to do it at that rate. So
That part. Are you gonna go on tour again anytime soon?
for sure. I'm sure like I'll plan and try to do it again. I think now knowing what I know and having the experience under me, I
That
know
part.
how to do it moving forward.
That part. If you
I
don't
didn't
ever
before,
do
so I
it-
knew it. Like you gotta
Yeah.
fall on your face to really know how you're supposed to be doing it.
Yeah,
Like that was
yeah.
my fall on my face moment. But it's like I think this next go round, like I'll really be able to set a realistic goal and have a realistic outlook for what I want, and I'll be able to bring that to life. Like that's
Yeah.
where I'm at as far as touring. It's like I know moving forward how I would do that this
Right.
time. So
Yeah. And like even I went on tour. I want to say it was last year. It was an R&B tour. I did
Yeah.
my shit. I went on the R&B shit, but I went on tour and I didn't have to pay for anything. So that was a blessing, you know,
Yeah.
but I didn't get no payout either. And it was the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Working a job, just to even have the gas money, pay for food, pay
Yeah.
for things that you would not have to pay for this 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or this whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But what I learned from that perspective, putting a tour together is a headache. Like that's
Hell
something
yeah.
like I'm not even ready for it yet, you know, and I know eventually I'm gonna have to work myself to that. But yeah, putting that shit together is not easy neither, you know, so kudos to you.
But I mean, showing up, doing it, like just the part of knowing that you're going out of state to where these people in this club don't know you. They came to have a good time. Like, this is what I'll give you. One of the dates that we went to in Dallas, it was, I think, and this is gonna sound crazy, but it was like Bounce That Ass Fridays or something. Like, way, some ridiculous shit. So it's like, you know, I'm already getting the vibe of what the club is. So it's like a night where the strippers come in, like it's hookah lounge type vibe. Like it's turned, like, I don't know. I feel like in some facets, like I know where my music fits and where it doesn't, but I know how to deliver no matter which room I show up in.
That part.
So I know how to pick the songs that work for this arena. So just getting up there, like seeing the different artists who came through to do their thing and like getting up there and doing it, realizing these people don't know who you are. They didn't come here to see you. They really just came out their house tonight to have a good time, and you really in the way. You know what I'm saying? So how do you make the most of this moment? You feel me? No, some niggas won't give it to you real like that. It's like, yo, these people think you in the way. Like, come on, bro, pack that shit up. So it's like if I get this 3 minutes to say, no, I'm that, you should pay attention to this. You feel me? Like, I'm going to dominate. And I feel like in every vicinity that we went to that I got to give it that, I feel like I made that impression to where it's like, no, the people who did get to experience it, if they saw it later on, they will remember that. So I just took that from it at least.
That part. So I know you didn't do it solo, dolo.
Yeah.
And I mean as far as putting it together, we'll get to like the guest or I know it was a collab.
A collective,
tour, collective.
Sure.
But shout out to X, man. Shout out to Black of the Berry. How long have y'all guys been working together, and what's the relationship like with you and him?
2025 will be me and X's 6th year working together.
Hell yeah.
Just, you know, in hip hop or just in music in general, like having people with you who gonna come and do anything on your behalf. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I tell X all the time, like, we blurred the line of business and personal a long time ago. It's like, that's my brother for real. Like, we went through every emotion of this together. It's like, to take me back to the conversation I was telling you about my sister, like how I see you and Trail show up. It's like, anything that you do, not just as saying Trey, but as Trip G, like you show up and your brother is there with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
X is my brother. Like, he's my Trail. He gonna be standing right beside me at every single rap event that I go do. And it's like, not just to be there with me, but somebody of purpose, like in the fold of what I'm doing. Like, he in the parking lot, sweaty, with my flyer, with my picture on it, in the parking lot. Yo, take this. This girl is good. You need to check her out. You know what I'm saying? But even whenever it's not that, like if it get bad, like when shit really hit the fan and it goes left, like when we sit in the moments and we laugh together, we cry together, we go through the motions of this together. Like, it's a lot of people outside talking about their managers and they do this and that, like for the light. But that's somebody who really went to work behind me. Like, you know, gonna clock in about me and my business. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I can't say that for a lot of people. And that's something that I know that in this industry you can't buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could blow up tomorrow and have somebody show up and be like, hey, well, I can take you to Rock Nation. Yeah, but whenever I'm not hot, you know what I'm saying? What's that gonna mean? You gonna leave me. Like, even whenever I'm cold, X gonna stand with me. You feel me? Like, if ain't nobody checking for me, he still wanna hear what I gotta say. You feel me? And that's something that's a value to me. Like, I know what that means. So, I mean, you know, just him showing up, like I said, to clock in and do the job and take it on the chin, like taking those L's with me, like winning with me. Like, we go through all the seasons and all the emotions together. Like, I don't trade that for nothing. So I'm honored to be a face of his brand, and I feel like he's honored to have me as a face of his brand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
mutual.
He show up. I feel like X make me feel like whenever I was a kid in elementary school and everybody show up with the Pokemon cards and it be that one with the glitter on it. You feel me? It's like, but when I slam this, you ain't got one of these. Like, X make me feel like that. Like, he finna slam the shiny card on the table and be like, yeah, but you ain't got one of those though. You feel me? So it's a value and a love that I can't buy, that I could never replace. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I don't never go nowhere in this, I don't trade my experience with him. You feel me? And I don't say that because he here. Like, that's really how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my dog for real. So
yeah. I mean, I know it's genuine. I know for sure because of the conversations we have off the camera as well. And I want to make sure we spread some light on him because, like, I had a chance to work with X as well. And I mean, he showed me so much shit, even shit that I was taught before that I, you know, felt like not even better than, just kind of like forgot about that shit. But like tagging up them cars with them flyers, that was one of the biggest things. It's like I'm sitting on 200, 300 flyers, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing shows every month. I'm going out of state. Why am I not tagging these damn
Yeah.
cars? You feel me? And it just kind of motivated me too to get back on my shit. But there was one specific time we had X had pulled up on me at my house, and this was like the first time I got laid off. So like this was my second go round. I'm back working now. But my first go round, I didn't really know what I was gonna do with my free time.
Yeah.
And X pulled up on me, and I was waking up from a nap. It's probably like maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon type shit. And I did wake up early that day. I did take my, I did do shit that day.
Yeah.
But I took me a midday nap, and he caught me in this part. But I didn't take what he said in no type of way. That shit just really amped me up to keep going harder.
Yeah.
But he was like, one of the things I want to say, bro, he was like, not to judge you or, criticize you. He was like, but you saying you trying to figure out, point A, B, whoop-de-whoop, this and that. He was like, but when I come over, you sleeping at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that's the realest shit. And like, the ego in me want to be, but bro, I did this, I did that.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did this, but the man in me took it for what it was and was like, okay, let me take this for a grain of salt. Because he didn't have to say it, but the fact that you bold enough to say this and let me know what it is on me, we chopped it up, smoked like 3 blunts, and came up with a whole game plan. So yeah, I appreciate X too, man. Got to give you your roses, man. Shout out to Black of the Berry.
For sure.
So with the tour, Courtney Lachelle,
Kendra Mars.
Yeah. How was that?
It was good. I mean, the experience, more so, I think whenever you go out and you put something together and you do it from an independent level, certain people's expectations they got the right to be different. Like what people show up and they think that it's gonna be, things go awry. Every day ain't gonna be sunshine and rainbows. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we went through a lot of ups and downs on that tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like overall the camaraderie within it, I'm never against it. I'm never trading that for nothing. Like I'm grateful for what it was. I think just as far as like on the surface of Oklahoma City, it gave me and Courtney the opportunity to develop a relationship that we didn't have prior to. You know what I'm saying? Like two girls in the same city. Like, and it definitely didn't start that way. And me and Courtney had to like sit down and laugh and have different conversations just about Oklahoma City and the music culture and what it's grown to be, and then us finding each other throughout that.
Yeah.
Like I love me some Courtney Lachelle with her crazy self. Like Courtney is one of them people who is like, she raw and she coming from the core with it. You feel me? Like a fearless individual, like somebody who stand on all 10s, and she is who she is unapologetically. And I think the world need more people like that. But I'm grateful for the time that we got to spend together and the bond that we got to build outside of that tour, just coming to Oklahoma and trying to do like dope shit together. Like we got some cool shit that we working on together that I can't wait to see how it unfolds. But Courtney is my dog for real. Like shout outs to Kendra and all she got going on out in Tulsa. It's the communities of Oklahoma City and Tulsa are a little bit different. Like everybody's in their own like groups or whatever. And I think just as an artist, I've never been a person who clicked up with anybody. I kind of just float through and just do my thing, and whoever I rock with. But I ain't no, I'm not from a collective. I'm just K.O. You know what I'm saying? Like if you fuck with it, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. But Courtney, much so like you, has given me somebody who I can be like, I met through music that's like, no, I fuck with you just as a being. Like not, we don't ever have to do music or collab in this realm together. I respect you just as who you are. You feel me? So definitely, if nothing else, like I'm grateful for that experience of it for sure.
Okay, so I got one more question. I ain't gonna hold you up too long. But I want you to go into detail about this too, because I think it's dope. I think it's interesting as fuck. So what does IBA stand for?
Illest Bitch Alive. What?
All right. Which I know that. I just want the Blunt Convo fam to know.
Yeah, for sure. Illest Bitch Alive.
I wanted to ask you, how did you go making that a brand and like even using that as like, IBA presents the Christmas rappings that you do and the things that you do in the community. How were you able to brand yourself and like present that?
Well, IBA like started off as something that my little cousin gave me. Like I tell people all the time, like I've never been a arrogant or a cocky type of person. I've been very humble for as long as I can remember. I don't feel the need to prove anything. It's like whoever you are, if that's truly who you are, it's gonna seep through your pores. You never have to prove that to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so with music, I always felt like I was gifted, but it wasn't nothing that I ever felt I had to prove to nobody. It's like, it's just that. You know what I'm saying? I got a little cousin, maybe 10 years younger than me, that just been with me my whole life since I was like 16. And he was maybe like 6. We've just been together, but like he's watched me grow and develop. Like we grew up together. So I think maybe around the time I was like 20, 21, and he was just like, nah, you could really go rap with Jay-Z tomorrow. Like, you the illest bitch alive. You know what I'm saying? And he was just, he's one of those guys who energy is forever on 10. Like I call him Sir Cap a lot because he gonna make something 100. He gonna put 100 on 10 every time. It's always larger than life to him. So he gave me that. He looked at me the same way. Like I'm grateful for how he viewed the world because he views me that same way. He like I'm the biggest star he ever seen, and his mind is blown that he can reach out and touch me and talk to me, and he think that it's just cool. Like he feel like God was in his bag when he made you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want you to go out and get that to the world because everybody need to know that. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
So when he gave me that, like he put that battery in my back, and that just became like the brand. And it's like I didn't mean that on some. Yeah, this is this, and you need to respect this. This is like, nah, like once we press play, that's kind of just gonna be what it is. Like I ain't never gotta try to do no extra to convince you of that. It's like bring your best one and I'll bring my best one and we just gonna see what it is.
We go head to head, yeah.
I ain't never been no person who felt like they had to quote unquote pop it. Like I never felt that way. It's like, yo, once I do what I do, you gonna see what it is. Like I ain't gotta do no extra shit to prove that to you.
I mean, performance wise, everything. I mean, your performances is stupid next level. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree. When you press that play,
it's like I don't
tit for tat.
Trip, you know me, man. I don't want to do no whole bunch of rah-rah shit. Like, I'm trying to chill for real, bro. It's like, if you like it, cool. If you don't, let me get by you so I can find the people who do like it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I be on. I'm cool. I ain't trying to force nothing on nobody. It's like, if it's for you, let's do it. But if it ain't, I'm going to get out your way with it. I ain't finna, you know, I don't want to linger nowhere that I ain't want it. Like, I want to be where I'm loved and people happy to have me and see me. Like, if it ain't that, let me go ahead.
Genuine shit.
So, yeah.
So, with the brand, what all have you done? Like I mentioned the Christmas thing. No, you're good, you're good. But like
expanding that into philanthropy. So like for the community, like I said, I've always been a humble person. I've always been a woman of the people, and I don't like say that to try to make myself nothing other than what that represents. But it's just like somebody who's genuinely for the people, like for the community. It's like I care so much because of my struggle and my experience. Whenever I turn around and see people experience those same things coming behind me, I know it's not about me. It's about the people coming behind me.
Right.
So if I can be out here doing this, one of these kids see me, they gonna grow up and be somebody someday. You don't know how you impacted anybody or how they looking at you or what they taking from what you did. I really want to use my platform to be able to help people. Like that's what I care about. Like it's bigger than rap. Like I'm gonna make music and I'm gonna do my thing, but it's like when God bless me, I'm gonna bless the people. You feel me? It's like if I can help with the angel tree stuff is significant to me because I was a kid whose name was on that tree. You feel me? Like when my mom was in jail, there was a program to where she could sign all her kids' information and sizes and give it to these people at the Salvation Army, and they gonna show up on Christmas Eve with a basket of gifts. You feel me? Like my grandparents didn't have it like that. We needed stuff like that.
That's real.
So for me, I want to put that back out. It's like, you know, paying your tax. You feel me? It's like if I feel like if you in any way came up or benefited off of these things, you have to turn around and pay it forward. You feel me? Like do your part.
That's game.
So it's like
that's game.
I'm one of people like Trip ain't nobody using me but God. You feel me? Like so it's like if God put me in a position to be able to do something, I want to do it. Like I don't got the most money or the biggest budget for nothing, but if I can rally a group of people to want to help the others, let's do it. Like
that's easy.
So for me, as far as like my community work is really just in that. Like what can I do to help the people, to impact, to make change? It's like even if the music don't go, I know that I did something great off the strength of that to help the people.
Straight up.
I'm here for that.
I love it. So to go ahead and wrap it up, I want to ask you, what do we got to expect? You got anything coming soon? Any new music for us to look out for?
For sure. I'm finally in the stages to where I can say like I'm finishing up something and it makes sense. I think I got into a space of depression and writer's block for a long time to where I wasn't looking at music as something that was viable anymore. Like that wasn't really my thing. I wasn't feeling it. You know, you be out here in the mix doing these shows and running into these people and these energies and they'd be like, bro, for what? Like you're not even getting paid. Like all your time and energy for what, bro?
Yeah.
And I felt that way for like maybe the last 2 years, if I'm honest with you. But like I said, just having X in my corner, like that's somebody who won't let me fall. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, but what you gonna get up and do? You feel me? Like that's cool, and I get that you're going through the motions and life is happening, but what you gonna get up and do?
What's
you feel
next?
me? Because you can't just sit there.
Yeah.
So for me, like I said, I'm not somebody who's just rhyming or making music just because the studio is there. It's like, what do you really have to say?
Yeah.
So I'm finally in a place to where it's like I have a message to give. My forthcoming album, All Is Well. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking from a place of I'm at peace. Like if you don't like me, is love. If you love me, is love. It's like, yo, all is really well. Like I'm at a place of peace in my life to where it don't matter which way it go. Like I'm good. Like I'm centered. I had to get on some learning to love myself and developing myself and becoming like just as Jamie is the woman that I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I put my focus there. So now I think I finally have the music that is the soundtrack to that, and I'm ready to give it to the people. So like in the next, I would say in the next couple months for sure, like I'll be ready. Like all is well will be out there. So
Ooh, we ready
yeah.
for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready
Yeah,
for
man.
it. Well, yeah, thank you so much for joining the platform. Thank you so much for being a part of this. We appreciate everything you do in the city, in the culture. Can you please tell the Blunt Convo family where they can follow you?
For sure. I'm on everything as She Is KO. No dots, no spaces, no crazy spellings. Before I get out of here, just want to say extremely proud of my brother Trip G, not just as the artist, but as the personality, as the businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this stuff that he's doing and bringing to light, like we sat in his house and smoked and had conversations about.
On me.
So just to see him bring it to life, like as my friend, like I'm honored to be here and share your platform and share your light. Like I'm grateful. Thank you for having me for real.
Thank you. Already.
Real
Well,
shit.
look, this is another episode of Blunt Convo. Shout out to the sound bar. Shout out to Blake. Shout out to Meteor. Shout out to Home Team, man. You can follow me everywhere at Trip G Official. Follow the podcast, Blunt Convo. And we out.